shout out to the man in the studio right now. When you hear the word men mount, I'm literally in that experience right now. Lemon Entertainment is here with some bad guys. The bad guys I'm talking about is you, Chairman. We are bending your head like it's only. You guys are welcome to Soundcity Radio. Big Mulla.
Yes, boss.
You are in the building right now. I'm so excited to see you. Yeah. How you feeling? Your first time being here in Soundcity Radio. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels good to be here, man. It's my first time in Soundcity, Abuja. Awesome. I feel excited and I feel so good.
Yeah, I'm excited for you as well. I cannot wait for us to jump into the conversation. Yeah. You are based here in Abuja?
Yes, I'm based here in Abuja.
Great. So we're going to talk about your music. You're an artist. You're an Afrobeat artist. Will I call you that?
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of genre do you do? Because, I mean, everybody is disassociated with Afrobeat these days. So let me know if you're part of the crew, part of the clan. I was like, I'm not an Afrobeat artist, though, you know.
Yeah, I'm an Afrobeat artist. I do Afro music.
Great. I like that. I heard your sound. It sounds really good. We're going to get into all of that in a bit. So how long have you been doing music for in ABJ?
Officially, yeah, the brand Mulla. Yes.
That's like 6 years now.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my God, that's a long time. Well done. Because I know how this music industry is, especially for an upcoming artist. It is not easy. The hustle is real.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of people fall off, along the way after like 2 years of the hustle, and they're like, oh, wow, this thing. Everybody goes back to face something else. But, for you to keep doing this, even through the pandemic and everything, well done to you. So, did you start making music here in Abuja?
Not really. Yeah, yes, I actually started in Abuja, like Abuja, but I schooled in Kefi, National State University.
Cool.
So while I was in school, I was doing music, but like I said, 2018 was when I actually just kicked off with the brand Mulla when I graduated from school.
So how has the journey been for you?
Well, so far, I would actually say thank God for the journey so far, because God has been the person that's been fronting the whole thing for me. Like, I don't even know how I got here today. It has been God all the way. So there are struggles. There are times where you're not really motivated, or you're down. Your spirit, you put out stuff, and the engagement and people. As an upcoming artist, but as I said, we thank God the journey. There has been growth so far. That's what I can say.
Yeah, I mean, you just mentioned that sometimes you get down. So when that happens, how do you pick yourself up?
Yeah, how I pick myself is talking to God. Like, there are times where that's why I said everything is just
on God.
On God, man. It's just on God. Trust me. God is like my strength, my everything.
So like you pray.
I do everything I'm supposed to do. I connect with God on all levels. So it's just God.
Yeah, sometimes you can just fall so low, and you might need like a higher power the higher power rather to like pull you up. You were making music while in school, right?
Yeah, sure.
2018, what level were you in 2018?
That was my final year when I was graduating.
Oh, okay. I wanted to know how it is, making music in school, but I mean, it's 2018, and you already live in school. But that's a very, very important year, right?
Yeah, very, very, very.
I mean, did the music distract? Was it a problem doing music back then?
I cannot just say it's not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, and at the same time, I was actually doing my music, but I think, mixing music with school wasn't actually easy.
Yeah.
So I had to give my time to one. They say one thing at a time. So I actually had to just make sure I get my grades in school. Then after school, I just faced the music. It has been the music since I left school.
Great. Awesome. So, doing the whole journey of the industry. When I say understanding, I feel like you have been through the ups and downs and all the fluctuations of the industry. Now, bear in mind that ABJ is popping now, and ABJ didn't used to pop like this before, right? Everybody was just wanted government work and stuff. You go for shows, you're begging to do your, but now ABJ is like a buzzing city when it comes to entertainment. So I'm gonna ask you something about what are some of the challenges you feel like ABJ has that is limiting some of the upcoming artists, or for artists to grow in the city?
Okay. Like you said, ABJ has not always been like this before, the music industry.
Yeah.
everything just started like happening right now. So I think the industry is actually
Paying attention.
yes paying attention to us in Abuja. So
What do you think? Do you think somebody is responsible for that, or it's just a matter of timing?
I think it's a matter of timing.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I guess so.
And yeah, big shout out to like I would actually give a shout out to the top dogs in Abuja, the artists like the likes of Odumodu Black. He actually did it, put ABJ on the map.
Yeah. He
Big
did.
shout out to you, Odumodu. Definitely give him his flowers, cause man.
He literally,
Yeah.
the funny thing is, we've had artists pop out of ABJ before now. I mean, Techno,
Sure.
ABJ Boy, Peruzzi, and all that. But they disassociate, once they leave, they just disconnect.
Yeah.
But like you said, Ulmodu Black was able to.
Held Abuja strong.
Yeah, like everywhere. Even till tomorrow.
today.
Yeah,
Till
he's
today,
still
yeah.
like, he's
We had a show
ABJ.
in Malta yesterday, and
Yeah.
like, the shirt he was actually putting on, he had Abuja crested on the back, and I was like, yeah, this guy just keep putting ABJ on and on, man. He's a real one. Shout out to Odumodu, man.
Yeah, and it's good for everybody.
Yeah.
So when you see something like that, let's not talk about that one first. You have one called Wine.
Yes.
So tell me about that.
Yeah, Wine. Okay.
Why did you make
That's actually
it?
an interesting song, cause okay, this song was actually made out of like I said, my life, whatever I go through and all. So wine is actually the meaning of wine. It means a lot of things. Like in the street now, you can see somebody's whining you.
Okay.
But at the same time, wine is actually when a girl is whining
Twisting
and twisting her waist and all. So that means that too, like a girl twisting her waist, and also the way she's twisting her waist, she's also whining you in reality.
Oh.
So it just like in a nutshell, it's just whining, twisting. When something is really not stable, you get. So that's what it means. And wine, like everything I said, everything in the song. So once you listen to the song, you can actually understand and connect more.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you have like a project coming up?
Yeah, I just put out my projects. It's just a week, and now I just put out my new project, The Fire. It's out on all streaming platforms.
How has the feedback been?
Yeah, it's been good. I can say it's been good, and we're still like, by God's grace, we're still hoping to see more good come from it.
Yeah, I mean that's why we're here, and
we're still on the road.
we need to get more people to pay attention to your music.
Exactly.
I've not listened to everything on your project.
Who I am. That's number one, because that's what it has always been for me. Aside like music is my passion, so I want it to be a reflection of who I am and to actually inspire people from far and wide, like people that hasn't seen me, and like from my music you can tell the kind of person this person is.
Okay.
And just want to be like an advocate, a preacher. From where I'm coming from, I have a whole lot of things to say. I've seen a lot of things, even if I know I'm still young and still going, but I just feel like I just need to preach. I need to just use my music as a tool, as a weapon to just reach out to people. Whatever you're going through, is it life or is it in anything you're doing, just keep being happy and just keep going.
I like the part where you want people to stay happy just listening to your
Exactly.
music. So there is this narrative that because of how much Afrobeat is popping right now, you didn't understand it. So it's not really their passion. It's really just about the money for them. What do you think about that? Because definitely what you just said means you didn't mention anything money right now.
No, one thing about me is, like I said, music is my passion, and I feel whatever you're doing, you just have to do it for the passion. The money will always come.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand. The money will always come.
From the music.
From the music, definitely. When God says it's time, it's like it's time. So the money will come, but I don't believe in doing music because of money. The other things you can do for money.
Yeah.
Music has never been like, I think the people, like the icons we've had, and they've not, like, I didn't think there were people that did music because of money. If not, we wouldn't be listening to their music today. It would have actually faded, like Fela and Bob Marley. There are people that did music just because they wanted to preach and because of the passion. So those people, like those music actually has lived a longer life than even some people like has lived. So this is the thing. Money will always come and out of the music. So I think the passion first for me.
But do you think there are those kind of people in the industry that narrative is actually true? There are people who are just in this thing just to get a bag.
Of course there are, but I don't know, because I actually mind the kind of people I associate myself with.
Yeah.
The couple of artists I also like
How did you guys come to make this song, God's Blessing?
Yeah, God's blessings. It's more like a Thanksgiving song.
Okay.
Yeah, it came out of the struggles, and when you had things going and you came out of something, like you just thank God. It's just all about the journey so far, thanking God for the journey so far, the things we never knew would have come out of, and the struggle and everything. So it's just thanking God for what has come and what's to come.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is
Yeah,
always
Thanksgiving, exactly.
is
Thanksgiving song.
always an appreciation, an application for more.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome, that's beautiful. So this while Lexi Vibes is on this one, which Nigerian artists would you, if you were to pick 3 Nigerian artists that look, just mention the names. I'm going to make sure that they're on your song. What are those 3 names?
That I want to be on my song.
Yeah, that you want to work with.
Okay. I think if I want to be realistic, because they say charity begins at home.
Okay.
So I want to do more Black.
Yay.
Yeah, as an Abuja artist that I am, I want to do more Black.
Okay.
I want to be on a song with Burna Boy.
Ooh, okay, I see where this guy's headed.
Burna Boy is one of he's my idol when it comes to music.
Cool. I love Burna Boy as well.
Yeah, and I don't mind have the video on my music. I the video too.
I knew that the last one you're going to call was going to be the tiebreaker. Alright. Yeah, badass. I like that. So, you want Odogu, you want Big Kala,
yes,
and then you want O1 on your.
Yeah.
This guy has big dreams and longer truths. But hey, you didn't mention any female artists. Which female artist will you like to work with?
Okay, female artists I love to work with.
Yeah.
I'll say one. I love Thames. Yeah, Thames is actually a good one. In Ira Star. Ira. Yeah, Ira.
Okay. Ira Star, Thames. I like Thames very much, but I don't trust you with Thames. I don't know if you focus.
No, you can trust me.
That's beautiful. I hope that your dream comes true. I would actually love to hear Odumodu Black on your song, and I just have this strong feeling that that's going to happen like very soon.
Yeah,
It's going to happen like very soon, and no promises. We have connect here, so if ever I'm going to drop that name, like, yeah, there's this guy that said he wants to work with you, it can happen. I'd like to hear that story. I like to be part of that story. Like, oh, let him come. And I'm like, does he have money? Yeah, let him come. We'll run now.
Of course. From our mouth to God's ears.
Yeah. I have this strong feeling that that's going to happen like pretty soon. So, fingers crossed. All right. So, in the next 5 years, what should we expect from you? Like, where do you think you're going to be?
Yeah. In the next 5 years, I actually see myself doing very well. Like, for myself, me and my team, being in bigger stages, in the world, like shutting down being on tours, shutting down arenas and stages and all. So just doing good, bagging all these endorsement deals and all.
You mentioned
the brand being in a very higher, spot.
Yeah. Amen. So you mentioned tour right now, and it just got me thinking, because I recently got in contact with some people and we were just talking some music head, and we're talking about the different kind of artists. So some artists keep popping because they are road artists, like they are touring artists, while some artists are somewhat quiet, but doesn't mean that they are not popping. So the example there was Burna Boy and David. Funny enough, those are they are among the list you mentioned. So Burna Boy is like a rock star. Like he's always on the road. He's always on the move. That is what he loves to do, right? While David is the guy that will just go do his show, then come back in, and start doing other businesses. Doing his. He does a lot of influencing and he's making a lot of money from there. What kind of artist do you picture yourself as? Are you going to be that artist who's always going to be on the road from one city to another city? Or are you the kind of guy who's just going to come, do your show, shut down the city, and then maybe we'll see you next 6 months or something like that? Is that what kind of artist do you think you'll be?
Yeah, the kind of artist I'll actually be is like, just like now, I've always programmed my life to be like that. Once I have something to do, it's just, that I'm going to do that, like music. If I have a booking, like a show or something to attend, Then after that, I think I'm more like, should I use the word introvert?
You can use that.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm more like an introvert person that normally stays indoors, and it's just when I have a function, something to do, then you see me there. Then if it's not like, if I'm not invited or I'm not supposed to be there, you can't catch me there. So that's that for me.
I like that energy. I like that energy. I mean, I know you were holding back calling yourself an introvert because some people don't believe that entertainers can be introverts.
Yeah.
But it's a real thing, you know. When we're outside, we're working.
Of course.
You know, we're out, so I am not shy or ashamed to play. And I hope you get Odumodu Black very soon, and subsequently Davy Joe and Burna Boy. But I strongly believe Odumodu Black is coming soon. Really.
Sure.
When it happens, make sure you tell me.
Of course.
Okay,
Well,
in case it doesn't come come through me.
Yeah, sure.
Like bro, you been talking this to you.
Yeah, believe.
Alright, so I wanted to give some shout outs because I know there are some people who have, being supportive, to you throughout.
Yeah. Okay.
Throughout your journey. So if there's anybody you want to give a big shout out to, I'm all ears. We're all ears.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll start by saying big shout out to God, because He's the starter, and He's actually everything for me. And big shout out to my team, my manager. Big shout out to Lemontainment. Everybody that has been supporting the brand. These are people that have been holding me down. It's not been easy.
Yeah, your manager has really been holding you down. The guy
they know what me as an artist. We all go through stuff that people don't know about behind closed doors. And,
wow. Yeah.
But we're still together. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to my manager, Lemontainment, my team, my fans. Everybody holding me down. So big shout out to them. Big shout out to Soundcity Abuja.
Thank you.
For, hosting me, and I'm so happy to be here, man.
Definitely. Anytime there's anything new, please, we are always open and ready for you to support. Do you understand this? This is so beautiful. I'm glad that you're here. But so a lot of people wants to connect with you on socials. So how can we find you? What are your handles?
Okay, yeah, on social media, on Instagram.
Yeah.
The handle is Indo_Mulla. Indo, let me spell it. Indo is INDO_MULLA. That's Indo_Mulla on Instagram.
Yeah.
On Facebook, it's Indomulla.
Okay.
On Twitter, it's Indomulla. So yeah, on TikTok, yeah, it's Indomulla too. Just Indomulla, basically.
I was done asking you questions, but where is this Indo coming from?
Indo?
Yeah.
Indo is actually like an old name from way back from school. My name is Mulla.
Oh yeah.
And you know what that means, like money and
of course.
Yeah, so Indo actually is from like school way back. People that knows me, because aside doing music now, I used to be a very good football player. Like people that knows me.
Hey, my guy.
Yeah, people that knows me from way back know. They never some people were surprised saying that I had this talent, and also, but I used to play football, and most of the people that watch me play football, they said, because I used to be skinny, not the way I used to look like now. So, but they said I was playing ball like somebody that wants to break Indomie, spaghetti.
Oh.
So the name Indomie. So it's like a tag that just came out of my past.
Yeah.
And I just mixed it with my present. So that's why it's just linking my past and my present. That's Indomie.
That's actually artistic. I like it.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for stopping by. The name of your project again? What's the name of your project?
The name of my project is The Fire.
The Fire. We're going to be blasting 2 songs from The Fire, God's Blessing and Wine, and anyone else that we're encouraged to. But I hope you get mad reviews, great feedbacks, and I can't wait to see you shine and get all your dreams fall right on your lap. Thank you so much for coming through. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely day.
Thank you so much. So she go good the matter.